What is up, guys? Welcome back. So good to see all your smiling faces. Hopefully we are starting to come out of this pandemic and we can start getting out and moving around, because I'm tired of being locked up and I want to get out and do some car shows, because as you can tell, maybe not, we've done quite a bit of work to the Z in the last couple of months, and I'd really like to get it out and show it off. But with that being said, we got a package in yesterday that I've been waiting on. So the nice folks over at Track Spec Motorsports sent us over a package. We got some louvers here. So these, I have to cut all this up. So these are gonna go on our hood on the left and right side. I'm still debating on what I want to do for the middle, but these are going to be, or were originally for a GT350 Mustang, but I like the design and the angle and the way the hood is shaped around the headlights and stuff. I think this is gonna flow real nice. So they sent us over two vents, one for right and left. Instructions if you were going to install it on the right car, which we're not going to, obviously. And we just went with some simple rivets. So we have some black and silver and some all black, and just all the hardware we can do to, or all the hardware we need to put them on at the moment. They also give you a template for what side, where you should cut. So that's gonna be really nice. So let's go ahead and mock this up. At the moment, we're gonna leave the hood wrapped. My plan is to respray the hood like we did the bumper and the side skirts, but I don't know when I can get that done. So we're just gonna put the vents in with the wrap on, and then we'll look at doing maybe some fancier hardware to bolt those down, maybe go back to Downstar, and at that point we'll peel the wrap off, strip the hood, sand it down, respray it, and then we should be looking good. So let's go ahead and get this mocked up. Okay, so I think we have the templates all set. I just went off the inside body line, like right here, and measured top and bottom, made sure the side to sides were all correct, and the tops and bottoms were kind of hard to narrow down. But I think just from looking at it, I think we should be good to go. It might only be off just a smidge, but I think it'll be close enough. It's just so hard to tell with the way these Z hoods are, because it pitches on either side and then top and bottom. It's so rounded, so it's hard to get an accurate measurement. But I think we're gonna be good to go ahead, and we're gonna pull this hood off and set it on our jack stands back here, so we can get the angle grinder and cut everything out and not have to worry about cracking glass or anything like that. But I did notice while I was doing all that, we had a little visitor right there. Just a little girl. Just a little God damn. There's a little deer action just wandering into the backyard while you're working on race cars, only in Montana. But anyways, let's go ahead and get this hood unbolted and push the car back out and get to cutting. Okay, so this is kind of nice. I got everything prepped. I was just slightly reading through the directions and seeing what was there and kind of how to go about it. It's kind of nice. They track spec prints off step-by-step directions for you on how to put these things on your car. Just note, we're not a GT350, but we'll make this work. So what we need is a 1/8 drill bit and a 3/8 drill bit, and then we're just going to use a cutoff wheel. But so that's kind of cool. Gives you everything you would need to do this if you were going to do it, if you're going to do it on the proper car. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and use a step bit, take out a 3/8 bit, and we're going to just drill out right there, just in the corners, so we can hit with our cutoff wheel. And then we'll take our 1/8 bit, that's in our drill, and do, if you can see, there's cutouts right in the very corner. Then we'll do those, and those will be for actually riveting the vent to the hood. And then we'll follow these cut lines right there. You can see them as they just go up and around. So we'll follow those with the angle grinder, and then we'll probably have to flip the hood over and do the other side. So let's get to cutting. Alright, there we are. It's all done and installed. Fits pretty nice. I am going to go back through and do some trimming up in here, and we're going to paint. So when we take the wrap off and take the vents back out to repaint the hood red, I'm going to go in and mark, and everywhere where there's a double layer for the backbone of the hood, we're going to paint that black. So if you're standing at the right angle, you can't see in that side and seeing exposed metal. We'll also go back in and do some cleanups and some trimming. I just wanted to get them on for now because probably about 2 weeks we'll have to take them back out anyways, so it doesn't bother me for now. But the one thing that I can tell you is it wasn't a 1/8 drill bit. Let's see here. So I ended up not using a 1/8 drill bit. We used a 9/64 drill bit to do all of the rivets on. Also, if you're going to buy hood vents from them, say like what we did here is I bought these were originally for a GT350 Mustang, a 2016 plus, but we're throwing them on this hood. So I did the passenger side. We followed the diagram and drilled all the holes where they should have been, and then when I went to go install it, it didn't line up. So I basically had to do the top two, then kind of get it in line and then re-drill the holes. So I think that part of it, you would just kind of change if you're gonna make something up. So I wouldn't drill all the holes first. I'd get 1 or 2 set and then clamp it down and then go from there. But I don't think it turned out too bad. So let's go ahead and get it back on the car and see what she looks like all put together. So there it is, all of its glory. Went out for a little test drive. It's amazing how just at idle it was allowing heat to come out. Not even forcing it through, but you can just hold your hand over it. Actually, you can still do it, and I drove like an hour ago. But you can still just feel the heat just pour out of the engine bay. So that's nice. So I wish we had a some way of checking our engine temp like before that, and then seeing like the difference in what this made. But I like it. I think it came out good. It looks good. It just added a real bit of aggression to it. And like I said, when we repaint this hood, we're gonna come back in here and touch up these pieces and some of those pieces over there. Some of that extra aluminum that you can see, we'll shave it back and paint it so you won't see it. But yeah, now I like it. Look at that. So I think we'll go ahead and call it right here. Huge shout out to Track Spec for some great quality product. Some of the problems that I had wasn't their fault. It was me taking something that was made for one car and putting on the other, but I think I did a great job at it. I like the way it looks. So huge shout out to them for making a superb product that's actually functional. So we're gonna go ahead and end it here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. We got a huge surprise. Hopefully it's getting shipped here in the next week or two, and that'll be here. And then, yeah, figure out where to go from there with this thing. But I'm loving how it's coming out. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.